Got it.
Awesome.
Yep. Well, it's on Facebook too.
Yeah, you're great. You're amazing. I'm going to have you teach. Listen to this man. He is brilliant.
Thank you. So then mom says to me, I go home and I tell dad that we're going to get rich and we're going to go start doing tax returns. Dad comes up to me, and by the way, my family's from Lebanon. He then tells me off, not in one, but two languages. He says, who is in the F's going to come to you? I mean, really, really, really starts yelling and screaming at me. And guess what? You know what I said, Dad, you're right. Nobody's going to come to me, but everybody's going to come to Corey and Associates. So then that started me on my mission to go out and, uh-oh, is there a bomb here? Oh, well, we'll keep going. The show goes on. Somebody's thing is beeping. It's okay. So what happened was I went out and I had to learn how to get clients because Pop said nobody's going to come to me. Is that coming from me? No, I don't think it's coming from me. Okay, and now what I'm going to show you today is, first of all, I would like to thank Power Team, Bill Walsh, and all the, by the way, let me mute myself. Is that coming from me? Oh, I know what that is. Hold on. I know what that is. Give me a second here. That is me. Give me 1 second here. Oh, here it is. There it is. Sorry, I was having my timer on because I tend to don't pay attention to time. So I'm out there. Let me get back to PowerPoint here. So then I started my business and nobody was going to come to me. And I like to thank Bill Walsh and the Power Team people, you know, as an accountant for over almost 4 decades, assisting clients increase their businesses, to increase their bottom lines. I mean, I've served over like 16,000 tax returns and business clients. You know, I like to thank Bill Walsh and of our Power Team to help me get my message out better and to start speaking on all these stages around the world, because I'm on the Power Team, you know, Business Expo tour. So we go back and like today, I'm going to show you some simple tricks, profit activators. How many of them would like to know some profit? Raise your hand or put some ones. If you like know some profit activators that's going to build your business, right? Without spending a little bit of capital. If, you know, raise your hand or anybody, by the way, you can all take off the mute button, okay? As long as there's no dogs barking, guys. You want to ask me questions, I'm here. I talk a lot, but I love interaction. So, Miss Samantha, if you want to take it off, Miss Sheila, Miss Sharon, anybody who wants to ask questions, just like raise your hand and I will answer them because this is interactive. So we're going to show you some profit activators that you can start using today. Actually, one of them that we're going to talk about is, guess what? One of them we're going to talk about you for the price of using your cell phone. Okay, you can start marketing your business for almost free. Pretty cool, right, Miss Samantha? You know, anybody like to market your business just with your cell phone? You see, guys, right now, as you're talking to me, guess what? I'm marketing. You know, everybody wave hi to Facebook. Say hi, Facebook. I want everybody to unmute and say hi, Facebook. Right? I want everybody to say hi, Facebook. Miss Samantha, say hi, Facebook.
Facebook.
Say hi, Facebook, Miss Sharon.
Hey.
Thank you. Well, guess what? We're all marketing. You see, what success is, okay, what profit activators is, you have to attach the marketing with the accounting. Because if you don't have the marketing and you don't get the eyeballs, guess what? You ain't going to make no business. Can I give you an amazing story about this? Would you like to hear the story that I'm going to tell you? How many of you have this amazing local pizza joint in your neighborhood, right? We all got an amazing pizza joint, correct? And I bet you the pizza is amazing and wonderful. Yes? But yes. Raise your hand if you're agreeing with what I'm saying. But guess what? Pizza Hut sells a zillion more in that pizza, you know what, correct? It's because people know it's there. So if you don't get the marketing out, you're not going to make any money. And how many of you like to 10x their income? right? We all like the 10x their income, correct? Well, that's what we're here for. So part of it is, okay, you go out and make Facebook posts, okay? But not any posts. What I would tell you is, by the way, how many of you guys got iPhones? I mean, you guys got iPhones? Raise your hand if you got an iPhone, because I can know iPhones, and you probably can still do it on Android. But because I do iPhones, you know, I know how to do it on only because I have an iPhone. Well, what I do is, and by the way, let me go on Facebook and I'll see if I can show you some of my stuff. If I can find it. See, if you realize today, guys, I usually speak and I don't prepare because I like ramble. Okay, there's see, look, you see, there's my view. See, you see this one right here? I know, no, I'm not sharing, but I don't know. Am I sharing the screen or am I still on PowerPoint? Can you see that? Or, okay, because I'm not sure. I probably took off the PowerPoint. But my point is you see how the video is interacting? See, all I did is there's ways that you can take your pictures. You take your pictures and you make them to video on your phone. On your phone, you can use a program called, oh my God, InShot. Okay, there's all kinds of versions. You can use the free version. But the bottom line is, on Facebook, you know, you want to take your pictures and turn them into, you know, and you want to, I don't even know what time it is, but guess what? I'm going to keep going. Okay. You know, you take your picture and turn them into video. Why is that, Miss Samantha? Why do you think I want to have people do it that way, Miss Samantha? Can anybody want to answer that question? Why do I make it into like video? No? Ask me.
So it's one of the fastest ways people consume content right now.
Kind of. Miss Sharon, why do you think? Anybody else want to answer that question? Y'all can unmute and just, this is interaction, guys. So if you want to end your mutes, Miss Sheila, why do you think I make them like take my pictures and turn them into video? Just guess. Say something.
Because that's
The engagement.
You think
Go ahead, Miss Sheila.
you're repurposing something that you already have, which is a great thing to do. And you can do all kinds of things with that picture then.
Thank you. Right. You all are right. However, you know what the real reason is? When I put, watch this. See, my buddy Daniel speaking in the room over. Amazing, beautiful guy. Need to listen to him. But look at this picture and look at mine. With Facebook, got to understand, Facebook is a bunch of people. You're getting blasted. Boom, 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 boom. Correct? Who's going to stop? Are you going to stop on mine or are you going to stop on Daniel if we're friends? Guys, who are you going to stop on real quick?
Can I ask you a question? Are you showing us a picture? Because we're not seeing anything.
Okay.
We're just seeing the PowerPoint and
Okay.
you're just
Sorry.
showing
I'm not
what
good.
is it
Here, let me
so
like.
we can't answer that question for you
Okay,
right
sorry. In that case, let me go and go here. Since I'm going to take off PowerPoint. Now, can you see me? Obviously, guys, I'll be the first one to tell you, I'm not the strongest PowerPoint on Zoom, but that's all right.
No, this is great. I'm glad you did.
Now, which one you think, guys, are you going to get, you're going to stop and look at? This one or my buddy Daniel's?
That's the obvious.
Because it's interactive.
Mine, right?
Right.
Well, right, because Facebook is noisy, so you got to learn how to stand out in your crowd. You know, I built a 7-figure business. You know, my office is, and I speak about how, guess what? CNBC says 7.5 million businesses are going to go out of business because of Corona. Okay? Guess what? I'm not going out of business, dude. We went up 30%. Okay, well, everybody's crying. Oh, what are we getting? I went up 30% because I know how to get people. Okay, and I don't spend money on advertising. I don't spend nothing, zero, nada. And that's what we're showing people. This is one of them. Another thing you can do is, you know, you can take this same video and then repurpose it. You know, with my 5-minute day marketing, or I was told to say 5 hours a week marketing, you know, how would you like to make that one video? and use your cell phone. Do you realize for the price of your cell phone, which, you know, what do we pay on our, and by the way, you have to pay your cell phone bill every month, correct? Right? Even if you're homeless, and I don't be picking on anybody, everybody has a cell phone in this world, correct? Yes or no, guys? Say yes. Yes or no? Right?
Yes.
Yes? Yes?
Yes, yes.
The price of your
Yes.
cell phone, you can be marketing. Okay? You can be marketing. You know, and Miss Sheila also has, how do you say your name? Miss She? Miss Vaughn?
Shay,
Shay. I like how your background, okay? That's another thing I will go over one day with you. It's cool. I don't know what you're selling there, but it's okay. Kind of when you put a background, that's kind of another thing I'll show you is one of my activators, how obviously you can see my background, right? And you can see what I'm selling. So if you're going to make a background, kind of make it what you're selling. It's like,
I am selling. So
What's
the
that?
background that you see where it says WWTVN,
can't see it though, darling.
I'm on Roku because I own a television network.
Thank
It's
you.
called Worldwide TV.
Thank
And so that's why.
If you want one day, I'm going to show you how to get offline, and I will show you that you have a mixed message here, Miss Sheila. I don't know whether you're Netflix, Hula, you know, I don't know, you're quarantined.
We're Worldwide TV. This is showing that we are on Roku.
I understand
Just
that.
just like any other, like Netflix.
I'm only
or-
trying to
yeah.
say you have your way of promoting for free. Like I have my shirt, The Taxman. It's kind of like a mixed message. And that's kind of what I learned. That another one of my activators is you got to stay. And by the way, I'm making this up as not making it, but I'm the type of person that I just roll. So if you got questions, ask me. That I don't know what you're selling. You understand? So you had a chance right now, Ms. Vaughn, to sell me that, hey, I have a network, Albert, without me talking, because you see my shirt, it says Taxman, right? What am I doing? What do I sell? Oh, sorry. Can't point, right? But you get it? Where you can sell without selling. You understand my point? And that's what I do on Facebook. On Facebook, every day, I do education marketing. Education marketing says that, I don't even know what time it is, but it's okay. Education marketing says that if you go educate the world, that people are going to come to you. And what's it cost to educate, guys? What's it cost to put people that enlighten you on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube? What's it cost, everybody? Zero.
$0.
Right, and that's what I'm doing. Now that's some of the activators. Some of the other activators on the marketing side, okay, is guess what? You got to make sure that you got the right corporation going. You know, you got to make sure that you got everything set up right, because I want you to go make a lot of money, okay? But then once you start making a lot of money, you got to make sure that the accounting side is set up. You know, you got to make sure that the accounting side, by the way, if anybody else wants to come on and ask me questions, I got some other posts. See, these are all my posts. And we'll go over that in a minute. Let me go bring this back to, I have no idea. Let me stop the share and let me go back to the other share. Okay. Okay. There we go. Let me go back to where we were. You know, and you got to get the message out because I want everybody to make a lot of money. So part of ways is you got to make sure that you got the right corporation going, the right business entity. And that's what we're teaching in the Entrepreneur Success Academy. I mean, we do accounting for you, yeah, and I can show you everything you need to know to make sure you pay less to the government. But part of it is, I think the one big thing is you have to have a company open, okay? And part of what I would teach people, and I've taught this for over 16,000 business owners. I mean, we probably open up, I'd say I open up maybe 80, I say open up 10 to 20 businesses a month, okay, during tax, you know, just because that's what I do. And part of what I would tell you guys is you need to open up a company. And then when you open up the company, you got to have the name kind of match what you're doing, okay? Meaning, Ms. Shay, and I'm just bringing you up, you know, you have this amazing TV show, right? So
No, it's not a
the
show.
network. Okay, sorry. Mind you, I'm follow with the flow, guys.
No, I just want people to understand
Right.
what we're talking
Okay.
about.
So you have your network. Okay. So what I would coach you now, there's two things I'm going to tell you. The IRS doesn't care what you call yourself. You know, you could be the little yellow dress and making a lot of money. IRS doesn't care. They just want the ching, ching, ching. They don't care. Right. And by the way, how many of you like to make more ching, ching, ching? Say aye.
Hi.
To make more money?
Aye.
Well, right. So one of the cool ways is when you open up your corporation, try to make the name close. Try to, whatever you do, try to make everything close. You know, so like if you were going to open up your network, like what do you, now Miss Sheila, I don't mean to be, you just happen to be here. What is your lane on your network? What's really do you talk about on your network? I mean, what kind of people?
Okay, so the network is a network where hosts come in and they have their own shows. We do all the back end, we help them to get started, all of those things.
So you're not like health and wealth. No, you're just a network on Roku and Amazon.
No, not just on Roku, Apple TV, Roku, Amazon,
Right.
Google.
So now, all right. So I'm going to make this up because I just have your background. Okay. Now I'm making this up, so follow me. And like I said, by the way, Miss She, we've never met before, correct? So
Correct.
when I'm saying this on the spot and coming up with it.
Right.
So I would have my company, you know, I would call it Voice on Cable Inc. I don't know, right?
Not on cable.
Okay, well, whatever. You know, Miss Shea, mind you, I'm throwing this up 2 minutes, or this is. Okay, so my point is the name of the company so that when you put it on business cards, people know what you're selling instantly. Okay, when you know what you're selling. So that's what I help people do to make sure the name matches. So the guys coming in who are trying to get a plumbing supplies company going, you know, and then they cut grass for a living. You understand though? So they're trying to use, hey Albert, if I use yard cleaning, you know, they're yard guys, you know, if they're using yard cleaning on their business cards and they're plumbers, okay, and you're passing out your business card or talking to someone, oh, what's the name of your company? Yard cleaning. You know, you're going to get a lot of accountants and people who write the checks won't write the check because you're saying I'm a long guy and your company is, you know, a plumber. So you want to have the name match, you know, and that will help you go a long way because that's going to get you some instant business. And if somebody goes to look you up, like I know in Florida, if you go look somebody up, you know, the name is there. Our name of the company is Corey Accounting Services. So if you look me up, it says accounting. So, okay, well, I'm legit. Another cool little tip that's part of the activators is part of what I'm going to tell you on some of these activators is I would not use my house, okay, as your mailing address, as your corporate office. Never, ever, ever, ever. And here's why. Part of it is I can tell you because this happened to me a bunch of times. I mean, you can Google Albert Corey Accounting and you're going to see 1800 West 68th Street. And you're going to see 1800 West 68th Street. So you're going to see it. I have a real office, a real building. So if you're trying to do something and somebody wants to check your address and they see that you're at your house, you know, you might there's other reasons, but that's one reason that you want to get people to think that you're bigger. Because I wrote a book called The Perception System. And part of what I talk about in my activators is the world has to see that you're big. You know, you could be homeless, but if you set yourself up right, you know, you could be making a lot of money, but they don't know that you're homeless because you got the right email, the right address, the right voicemail. And all things play a big deal. They all play a big deal, you know, and I built a 7-figure business on doing this. You know, I built a 7-figure business with little or no resources. Because remember, I started in 1985, guys. You know, I mean, I'm sounding like my age, but in 85, there's no cell phone. There was no internet. You know, I went, okay? Had to make flyers, you know? I went and I made flyers and I got people to come in. And that's how the business got started. You know, another profit activator I'm going to tell people is one of the other profit activators I will tell you, do not use, repeat after me, do not use TurboTax to file your tax return. Okay. Rule number 1. Okay. Rule number 2, do not go to anybody that doesn't put their name at the bottom of their tax return. Okay. If you see my tax returns, my stuff coming out of my office, my name is everywhere. Okay. I cannot hide. So if you were working with me and you get an IRS letter, have a question, we are here all the time. You know, my name is everywhere, whether it's on Google, we're everywhere. So make sure you get somebody that their name is always on the bottom. Second thing is do not try to do your own return. You know, one of the biggest things I will tell people, one of the biggest things I'm going to tell you is, the biggest people I'll tell you, if you ever have a heart attack, okay, are you going to go to the streets, you know, and get a plug and tell your family to get a plug up and put it to your heart? What's the answer, guys? Yes or no? No, right? You're going to call 911 or you're going to go to a cardiologist. Same thing with accounting. You know, don't do it yourself, because I'm going to tell people, work on your business, not in your business. Find somebody that can help you take you to the next level. So you're not spending the time. You know, so you can spend the time. You know, you're not gonna go get a plug and plug it into your heart. You understand? Plug it to, if you have a heart attack. No, it's counting's the same way. Get somebody that you know that can help you get this done. Don't have to be a CPA, guys. I'm not a CPA, but we filed over 80,000 tax returns in the last 30 years, almost 4 decades. Okay? You know, and I've got the experience, but it's not about me hiring, but don't go to somebody that, 2 rules I have on myself. A, do not go to somebody that works on their desk in their house. That's never a no-no. Never go to nobody that's like, oh, I'm seasonal. Because if you go to them in the off season and you need help, guess what's going to happen? They're not going to be there. And my third thing is you don't go to these chain places. Okay. I worked for H&R Block years ago. Okay. I can tell you the people they're only there usually about 1 to 2 years. Number 1. Number 2 is there is no incentive for them to ask you questions. You know, if you do the return with us, I'm going to ask you a million questions. How, what, come, for, why, what for? You go to these chain places, they're not going to ask you. They're going to follow a script. They're going to follow a script. And guess what's going to happen? You're going to pay them a lot of money, and you're going to pay a lot of money into the government, okay, if something happens. You know, if something happens. Okay? Another thing I want to stress today, if you're watching this, I mean, okay, is if you're on a W-2 form, guess what, guys? Under the new tax laws from about 2 years ago, working from your house does not count. Okay, it doesn't count, because what's happening is they did away with the business deductions. They did away with it. So now you have to have a company. By the way, anybody have any questions? Please ask. Miss Samantha, anybody. Everybody can unmute, guys. As long as there's no dogs and cats behind you, kids. Nobody questions? Miss Sharon, Miss She. Go ahead, ask.
What is the app that you use on your social media to do that video?
There's called InShot. I guess if you're You're right. I guess you're breaking up there. I
Oh,
use
you don't hear me?
yeah. I use InShot and do the paid version, which is $20. If not, it's like it's all locked up. It works. And I'm always coming up with some cool activators. In fact, I was on last week. I play with some cool people. Let me go back to here. Okay, I was on with a bunch of cool people last week, Angel and Tina. And oh, another thing, you guys, one of my other activators is I always say success is a contact sport. Pass it on. And what does that mean? Guys, what do you think that means when I say success is a contact sport?
Always connecting, always networking, always sharing.
Thank you. Well, right. Connecting is right. Exactly. By the way, thank you, Miss Samantha, for always coming on. So what that means is, real quick, is that you go on Facebook and guess what? You start connecting with groups that push you forward. You know, there's all kinds of webinars here. Like right now, this is being shot live on Facebook. So you want to connect with people in groups that move you forward and you start interacting. And that's how you go forward quickly. So I'm friends with Tina, and I'm on the Tina and Angel show. They're on 11 o'clock Eastern every day on Facebook, a pretty cool show. They're my friends. And just say, Albert told you to go on. And they gave me the MacGyver Award. Next thing.
You can send a link of them?
Sure. They gave me the MacGyver, or I'll tell, oops, sorry, I hit the wrong button here. Okay, like I said, I'm not Zoom friendly, but it's okay. And they gave me the MacGyver Award. And pretty much why they gave me it, because they know I'm always coming up with cool ways, you know, to come up with some ninja stuff. And like the other day, I came up with another cool one was, oh, I got a few moments here. Another one I came up with is I didn't realize that, you know, another cool one was I found out yesterday that if you got Windows 10, they have a little program on Windows 10 where you can put pictures and you can make videos. How much did that cost you to build that, guys?
$0.
Zero. Thank you. By the way, Paul, Ellie, Benita, anybody want to come on and ask questions? Let me see if I can get the text working here. I don't know how the.
I have a question about how you are able to use your picture name as your in your corporation. You're saying that using, for example, yard worker. How about if those things are already taken? How do you make it?
I know. What state are you in, Samantha?
Pennsylvania.
Okay. What I would tell you to do, you add a middle initial. Okay, you add a middle initial and it will work. What else? Anybody has any questions?
And also, how do you keep up with scheduling for your content? How do you keep up with the time management method for your
time management?
content?
Let me tell you simple. You tell yourself that you're going to go out, and by the way, what you need to go out and do to build your business. Part of what you need to do is you need to be a media company. Explain when I say that. You need to go out every day and do 5 minutes. You know, like I say, 15 minutes a day will build your thing, will build your empire. So every day, Samantha, pick a time. Okay, guys, pick a time and start posting anything that's going to move your business. Oops. Somebody chatted, but why am I? Allison to me. Okay. Matt, okay. By the way, anybody who needs questions, I'm going to give you a few minutes. I still got a couple that I'll give you a way to get a hold of me that you'll be able to get a consultation with me. Okay. So that you can ask me all the questions and we'll get things going.
Laura's app on the way.
Say it again, Mr. Paul. Hold on. Speak a little louder, sir. Paul, you asked me a question. Go ahead.
Yeah, I did. No, I texted it to you, Albert.
Okay, let me see if I can find it. Hold on.
Hey, Albert, Joe Davis, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, sir. Go ahead.
Okay, so I have I have a few different businesses online where I do affiliate marketing, network marketing,
My
and
specialty, by the way. Go ahead.
I wanted to get ready for taxes. So, do I need to? How do I file? Like, do I have to file a business license and do an LLC and put everything under one roof?
You
What
could.
do you suggest?
You could. That's actually one of my cool things. You could. What I would tell you to do after me doing this for almost, I mean, I did every MLM. I'm like a huge affiliate marketer. I did that for years in the off season. So what I would tell you to do is if you're doing affiliate marketing, they don't care about the name. If you're doing Uber, Lyft, just give them the EIN of your company. Oh, and by the way, in my world, I do not open up LLCs. Never, ever, 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 ever. If you got an LLC open, I would tell you convert it to a sub S company. By the way, everybody, what I'm going to tell you real quick is before we run out of time, put my name down. My name's Albert Corey, and friend me in Facebook, and then instant message me that you saw me on the summit today. Okay, so that if it's not coming out, I'm always here to answer everybody's questions. But I'm not an LLC guy because an LLC, okay, most of you cats are gonna have single member LLC. Okay, most of you guys are gonna have single member LLCs. That's wrong in my world because it's gonna go on your Schedule C of your tax return. What does that mean? That you cannot put as much loss because the IRS computer can track, okay, like on a Schedule C, line 7 is your car, okay? And if you put 18,000 miles on your car, guys, what do you think is gonna happen to the IRS computer? Anybody have any guesses? Ding, 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 ding. They're gonna call you, say, give me your logbook. Hello? But if you would have turned it into a sub S company, by the way, that's just one form. You file a 2553. If you file a 2553, you know, you can convert it to a sub S company. As a sub S company, okay, you can take all the deductions as an LLC. It acts the same way. Sorry, but the only difference is you cannot be making, you can only make only up to $250,000 and have 14 shareholders. I don't know about you guys. Raise your hand of having the issue, you know, or put some ones in the chat room. Okay. By the way, Mr. Paul, do me a favor. Put me in. Put that into. Go into. Oh my God, Facebook Messenger and ask me, and I could help you real quick how accounts, attorney, how work together, because that's kind of not here right now. So just hit me up on Messenger and you can ask all these questions you want offline. So raise your hand or put ones in the chat room if making $250,000 a year is a good problem to have. Okay? If not, you can just raise your hand for you guys on camera. Miss She, sorry, I can never pronounce your name. Miss She, I can't hear you. What is it?
It's Shea, like Shea Butter, Shea
Okay,
Stadium.
Shay, raise your hand if making $250,000 a year would be a good problem to have, right? I know for me it is. Okay, so when you get that problem, use it. I mean, LLCs are other things to use for, but for small businesses, it's not, in my world, after almost 40 years, it's not really good. But you can have the same issue. I mean, it's going to help you more as a sub S company. And if you already have an LLC, we can show you with the 2553. And guess what? The world ain't going to know, doesn't have to know that you converted. To the whole world, you're in an LLC. Now, back to Ron's question is, you then take that same EIN number and you send it to all your affiliate companies because they don't care what the name of your company is. No, you can come on and say, I'm the plumber and you're selling whatever you're selling, but the affiliate companies don't care. You know, they're just going to send you to 1099 based on your income. Yeah. All right. What other questions? Anybody have any other questions? Miss Samantha. Go ahead. I hear you want to speak. Go ahead.
Oh, no, I'm not right now.
Hey, I see a lot of Albert Corys. Where do you live, Albert?
I'm in Miami, Hialeah, Florida.
All right, I'm trying to find you on Facebook.
Here. All right, I'll go to here. Here. Can you, let me back reshare here. Okay, let me go to share screen. Okay, there I am. See me? Albert Corey. See it? Okay, here, do you mind if I give you another cool ninja trick? Okay, another ninja trick is you want to have a gateway page. You notice when I was talking to everybody, I didn't say to you, oh, this is my Facebook page. This is my Instagram. No, you want to go to you want to go to one page. By the way, if you're on your phone, I want everybody, how many of you have your cell phone in your hand? If you're not using on your phone, I'm going to put this in the chat. If I can get this chat to work. Okay, go to here on your cell phone. But it really comes up real cool on your Corey V card. Got bits. This is another one of my ninja tricks. If it works. Okay, let me see. Can you see this here? Here we go, here we go. Can you see this? How's that? Did I switch this over? Right? Guys, can you see? I just did a V card here. Can you see that, Miss Sheila? Oh, I got 4 minutes. Okay. No? Okay. I got 4 minutes. Let me wrap it up here. But anyways, I'm going to tell you, everybody needs to.
Hi, Albert.
Hey there, Miss Ellie.
Hi. No, I don't see a V card.
Okay, well, it's.
I see you in like your office.
Kind of. All right. Well, anyways, do me a favor. Everybody get a paper and pencil out. And on your cell phone, I got 2 of them. But the ones you guys can really use right away that's not going to cost you much is go to, I got 2. I got one, if you go to Albert C 360, we got that. And I got one that you guys can build like pretty quickly. That if you go to type on your phone, Corey V card. Okay, Corey V card. And you're going to see what I call a gateway page, where a gateway page is where you can get all my social media, Facebook, Instagram, my YouTube channel, how to get a hold of me. There's actually 2 versions of this, but I'm going to show you one that you can do for almost $60. Okay, costs you $60 and will help somebody set up. You can put all your links there. There's my other one that I have, which is Albert C 360, but we will show you how to do it. Okay. By the way, just go to Albert C 360 and just click an appointment, guys. You want to ask any questions? Okay. And if you want to set up a gateway page pretty quickly, go to Corey V card. Do it on your phone, and both of them come amazing. It doesn't look good on your computer, but when you do it on your cell phone, this thing fits perfect. It's web ready. Okay, it's web ready. So first of all, I want to thank everybody for coming. Let me see if I can get this to work again. Hopefully you can see. Can you see? Oh, sorry. Can you see? Here you go.
Thank you, Albert, for the helpful, insightful
Thank you, guys.
information.
Guess what?
Really,
if you want to start working with me, okay, I have an amazing program that we're taking a few people we're going to work with. You know, it's called we're starting the Entrepreneur Success Academy, where we're going to show you the profit activators. You know, you guys are going to use the same ones and learn the same systems that I use every day to build a 7-figure business. It's been working for 30 years, almost 30 years in an office, and it will work for the next 100 years. almost all of them take little or no capital to use. And every day I'm coming up with some new activators that I come up with every single day in every single word because, you know, I've worked with some of the biggest people on the planet, Bill Walsh, Forbes Riley, Tony Robinson, Grant Cardone, just to name a few. So you see, I'm on a mission, guys, so you don't have to go and travel the country, spend thousands and thousands of dollars and max out your credit card. Because I can show you, I can give you a boilerplate what I was taught. And I've worked with almost every kind of business, you know, from lizard farms to porn stars and everything in between. So part of what you're gonna get is, oops. See, that's my wife calling me. Like I said, this is a real office, so everything goes on here. So guys, you can start working with me. So what you're gonna get is you're gonna get my activation, how to build. We're gonna show you how to do 5 hour a day, 5 hour a week marketing. You know, guys, you're seeing me right now, right? How I'm repurposing this instantly, how I'm using my cell phone and I'm marketing the business. And what's it costing me to repurpose this, Joe? Right? Zero, right? Nothing. So that's what we're showing you. Now we're going to show you how to do this. We're going to show you how to do the breakup. By the way, if you want to get a hold of me, text. Here, look at this. Write this number down. Can you see this? Taxman to 26786. Got it? Everybody write this down. Whoever texts me, you're going to get a copy of my book. Got it? When you text me, you're going to get a copy of my book. Okay? You're going to get this, and you're going to get my 5 simple blueprint to increase your revenue.
Everybody, it's a great day. I'm just going to type a what? Okay, good. So everybody's back from the breakout rooms. Let me just go ahead and hit a recreate. That will just take them all out. How many rooms do I need? Let's do 5, 6. I always like to have extra rooms. I'm going to do that manually. Okay, fantastic. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually move you guys now into networking again. So here's what happens with networking. If you're one of the speakers who's coming up on the next round, stay in the main room or come back to the main room. Everybody got that? I want to see you're all here. For the rest of you, this is networking time, okay? This is networking time. We'll have information from all the speakers all day long. So, but the important part here is you get a minute or less. Your name, where you're from, where you live currently, however you want that to look. And then at the same time, what your business is, and one thing that would just be amazing for your business today, pass information. That would be huge for you to network and help other people. This is about networking. So I'm about to drop you all into rooms. We're going to recreate. I'm going to automatically do it. If you're in the next panels, please, please, please just bring yourself back to the main room. If you show up in a room where there's only one other person, just come back to the main room and I'll move you into a network room. These are only for 5 minutes. So I'm just recreating the room, setting the option for 5 minutes. They're going to break in 5 minutes. Please don't be the only one who talks in the room. That's not how you do this. A minute or less, get to it. And you can always come back to the main room and chat with me, and then we'll set up the next breakouts and we'll be going right away. I'll give you guys a minute for a potty break. Okay, that's important. I got grandkids, I can say that. All right, here goes. We are moving into networking. 3, 2, 1. Go network.
Miss Michelle.
Hey.
How are you? Haven't talked in a long time.
Yes, where have you been?
In my
You're
office.
supposed to be on those network at noon meetings.
My problem is, the truth is, and there's Dr. White, my problem is, you're right. Guess what is? We've been busy. A lot of times at 3 o'clock, my store's been getting like busy. Hi, Miss Wendy.
Who is here? Oh yes, it's Wendy.
Hey, how are you guys?
Wendy.
How
Yeah.
are you
I
all
will.
Good.
I mean, we've been busy in the office, so I gotta make sure that like I'll set the time that I'll tell them to everybody to go home at 3. Because remember, it's 3 o'clock here in Miami, and kind of like I have a real office working. So.
I'm trying to see who wants to do something fun on this summit. You know, like get a little stick going.
I tried. I changed everything
You know,
up.
I'm the tax man, you know, and then you got Dr. Wendy over there always giving great advice on, you know, business and structuring and all that. I was going to ask you, Wendy, what do you do about the SBA loans? Do you know anything about those going on?
I do. Matter of fact, I've done quite a few PPP applications,
yeah.
help clients get that, and the EIDL. Several of my clients not only got the grants, but they also got the loans. So that's been going quite well.
The reason why I wanted to ask is because I found this gal local here in Las Vegas. Her name is Zola, and we actually did a business funding, business education event with Bill. And it worked really well because people didn't know they could get money out there. And so I don't know if that's something that you might want to do. I don't know if Albert's doing that, but
I did plenty of them. We did.
One gal, you did one of them?
No, I did. I was successful on 31 out of 34. And I think the 3 that didn't get it is they had probably a bankruptcy that they didn't want to say that they had.
Yeah, and you know, we're also doing credit repair too, the gal. So she says, like, don't panic. It's the pandemic. There's a lot of forgiveness out there, and you know, because they want everyone to be, you know, successful in business. You know, it's how to stimulate the economy. So I would love to, if you get a chance to speak to that today, if you get brought up, you know, on the panel. That's business funding is so important.
Well, you know, the deadline is passed for the PPP, and they're no longer giving the EIDL grants, but they are giving the EIDL loans. So people can still get the loans, and they're pretty, you know, the PPP is based on profitability or your profit, and the EIDL is based more on number of employees as well as your profitability as far as the amount that you'll be getting. But it's also credit based. The PPP isn't credit based so much, you know, but the EIDL is. Are you guys frozen?
I'm not.
Al, you frozen?
Here.
Okay, just Michelle is frozen. Okay,
I'm here. Just make
Michelle,
sure
you're frozen.
I just went on. Did you go on yet, or are you on later?
No, not till 2 o'clock.
Right.
2 o'clock.
I made the mistake that I need to put a timer. That I ran out of time. I didn't finish the close to say, "Hey, call me." You know,
well, that's what just happened to Christine. Are we getting the full 40, 45 minutes?
But stupid. I mean, I shouldn't say the word thing, but I'm seeing 4 minutes to go, and then somebody's asking me a question. I should have cut them off and then took the last 4 minutes to do the close.
Try to close. Yeah.
That was the mistake, but.
So you froze on us, Michelle. As you're back, I see.
I'm back. I haven't heard anything from Marilyn. Where's Marilyn?
Hi, welcome. Good morning. Nice to see y'all. I think we're down to like 10 seconds. Sorry I came in late.
No.
I'm going to look for you later, Wendy. You're on at 2 o'clock? All right, I'll try and get in your group.
Everyone go to network at noon. We can stay connected there.
Yes.
Check that out, network@noon.com. It's in the chat room.
Okay. Well, I got to go because I got clients I have to take care of.
I got to go too because I got some work to do before 2 o'clock. Okay, see you guys.
I just want to say you guys are rock stars. Rock stars.
I like that. All right. Talk to everybody later. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Learned that a long time ago. Let me know what room you were in and where. Here they come. All right, fantastic. We'll give them all a second, and then this way I won't have to preamble a couple times. Then I'm going to have Bill talk for a couple minutes while I'm moving people into rooms. So welcome.